Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about self-love, awareness of self, self-care, and everything have to do with self. Starting 2022, the beginning of 2022, I started my self-love journey. If you'd like to hear more, go ahead and subscribe, or we'll be back after the intro. So hey, anyways, let's get into this because this is going to be quite interesting, and I'm going to give you guys as much details of my self-love journey, 1 year and counting. Anyways, my self-love journey started back in 2022, the beginning of 2022, when I was going through marital issues. Anyways, what they don't tell you about self-love is how much you have to fight with yourself and the real dirty journey. Everyone tend to feel like this self-love journey is all good. Not saying it's not all good, because treating yourself, making yourself feel happy, making yourself feel good is all positive stuff and it's all good stuff. But let me go deeper. With me being on there and trying to figure myself out, trying to love myself more and putting myself first no matter what, was one of the hardest things that I ever had to do. I've learned some things on the way. I've learned some do's on the way. I learned some don'ts on the way. I cut off some people on the way, and I keep certain people at a distance on the way. Because when you go on your self-love journey, no matter who you invite in your life, family member, friends, associate, it doesn't matter. You're going to open up a whole new world where you're going to see things for what they really are. And you're going to see people for what they really are as well. Let's get into it. So, I have learned that people will never change. People will never change. Their behavior will never change. Even if they kick it under the rug, they're still going to maintain the same person. And the reason for that is that person haven't been on their journey to figure out who they are and what they need to change and what they need to adapt. So me being on my self-love journey for 1 year, I've taught me so much, and I'm going to share that with you guys. So number one, you at war with yourself. When I first started, I was so bitter because my marriage had got to the point where it had me so bitter, so angry, and I had to just take a step back. I emotionally disconnect myself from my husband so I can focus on me. No matter how much he tries, my focus was just on me. And I try to take that journey to make sure that I find out who I am, what makes me happy, what makes me tick, and everything in between before I can invite somebody else in my circle. Because knowing that 100% of me will help me to teach them how I want to be cared for. Now, if you've been down that journey and that person still haven't tried to at least treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, then you already know you need to walk away. Because the journey of self-love, the journey you go down fighting with yourself, is not an easy battle. That's the hardest battle on earth, is to fight with yourself. We all have little demons inside of us that tries to come out. As much as we try to bury them, they still try to come out. And when you have to go deep and fight with them and get them to be where they're supposed to be, it's not a battle that anyone want to take on. But in order to be successful with your life and in order to be at peace with yourself, you have to go down that path at some point. My self journey was, I did not know that during that fight and that war with myself to try to make sure that I do what I have to do to figure out what makes me tick and what makes me happy was going to consist of these things. Whenever I feel like I'm at the point where I'm okay, boom, let me tell you what comes around. something hit you so hard just to test the mess out of you, and you're going to 100%, I guarantee you this, you're going to fall back at least 3 to 4 steps in your journey. So even if you're 5 steps ahead, you're still going to fall back at least 3 out of 5 of those steps backwards. And that does not mean that you're failing at doing things for yourself. You're failing at loving yourself. You're failing at, no, that's not what that means. That's just a challenge to see how much and how far you will go to make sure that you're at peace and you love yourself and you know yourself more than anybody else on this earth. Another thing about your self journey, and the most important thing, don't ever think that you can take a journey like that without God, because this will tear you apart. And let me tell you something. There are going to be days where you don't know what you want to do with yourself. There's going to be days where you feel like you're lonely, but you're not, because you don't want nobody around. It's going to be a confusing type of emotion where you're not going to know whether you're coming or you're going. And those are the time that you need to take to get down on your knees and call out to God and have Him give you guidance for the next direction that you need to go in. Because if it wasn't for that, and if it wasn't for praying, I don't know where I would be today. And let me tell you, I'm at peace today with myself because of these things, and because I pray more. I prayed more this year than I've ever prayed in my whole life. And it might sound funny to you, but it's true. Because without God, you can't see. You might think that you're seeing stuff today, but you're really not seeing anything at all. When God opened doors and when God opened your eyes, oh, you see things that you never thought in life that you'll be able to see. You're going to think at one point you're going to think you're psychic, but you're not psychic. It's just that you have a shield over your eyes. And when you pray to God and you take that self-love and that determination that you have in yourself to take this journey, and you're serious about that journey, and you're not just saying that you're going to take this journey and you're posting on TikTok and all them, oh yeah, I'm on self-love journey because you're hurt. No, I'm talking about real self-love where you fall back from everything and everyone and cut off people and don't care, don't want no answers, don't want no response, don't want no closure. They could go, and you focus on yourself and you fight with yourself and you fight with your demons. Then you can say you have taken that journey. But if you haven't been down that road at all, I don't think you're on a self-love journey. Self-love journey, yes, it consists of also self-care, makeup, trips, yada, all of that good stuff. Because I've taken a trip for my birthday by myself just so I can figure out where I need to go. And what I was in hotel rooms by myself, just trying to figure things out, praying, and just being by myself. And those little moments are the moments of truth. And those little moments are the moments that's going to reveal your true self to you. And some of the things you're not going to like, some of the things you wish you wasn't like that, but all it takes for you to move past that is some self-acceptance. All you have to do is just accept what is, how things are, what haven't been done, what you have been going through, what the things that you've been showing that you really don't want to be showing to people, and just move forward and think positive and pray that you get the right guidance to move forward. That was a mouthful. During my self journey, at first my husband wasn't supportive, and I'm going to tell you how. I wanted a divorce at first because it was a lot going on. And after I had my 4-year-old daughter, the last baby, things started to go downhill from there. And I tried to build myself back up, and I tried to put myself in the position every time, like trying to make it work, trying to make my marriage work, trying to do everything. And it got to the point where it was just too much. Like, I wasn't getting treated right when I'm supposed to. So it wasn't like he was treating me bad every single day. It was a time that he needed to. That matters to me. Like, y'all know I had a brain surgery. I had brain surgery twice, y'all. I had just had a tumor removed from my side, and I had a biopsy on my stomach because there was something going on, and they're trying to figure out what that was. So anyways, those are the times. Oh, also the C-section, I had a C-section with my baby girl. And those are the times when this man decided to treat me like shit. And those are the times when I needed to recover. And those are the times when I'm most vulnerable. And those are the times when I need somebody to lean on. And those are the times when I need somebody to tell me everything's going to be okay. And those are the times I was shitted on. So those things will make you think only of those things and make you feel like, listen, this person don't love me. This person this person that. And up till today, I don't know. And I was not focusing on that. But it's one thing that I can tell you. After he see the journey that I'm going down, he did step back. It took him a long time, but he stepped back. And it takes a lot of pushing him away for him to really see that I'm really going on my self journey. And I need to be on my self journey alone. And he waited. He waited because he wanted to show me that he have changed and that he want this marriage and that this marriage can work. Am I ready to let him back into my life? I'm not sure, because my self journey is not over. My self journey ends when I feel like everything is peaceful within myself. I am at peace. I'm at peace with myself, I'm at peace with the heavens, and I'm at peace with the earth. But there's just certain things that I will not be okay with when it comes to another human being. When it comes to treating me right, not buying me stuff and, showering me with gifts, because I can do that for myself. I work a damn good job and I make enough. I make good amount of money where I can do that for myself. That's not what I need. I need somebody to have my back. I need somebody to make sure that they put me first when I need to be put first, especially when my life is on the line. Especially those times. So, like I said, right now, I am thankful that I've taken this self journey 1 year and counting, and I'm very happy to say that it was the best decision that I've ever made. Yes, my marriage was at risk because I wasn't really dealing with him. Like there is nothing, he got nothing from me like you're supposed to get from a wife. Let me just say that and leave that there. Nothing, because I was mostly focusing on me, and I needed to make sure that I'm okay, because nobody else out there is gonna care for you like you care for yourself, and nobody else is out there is gonna take your life serious as you take your life. And what you put out there is what you're gonna receive back. And I wasn't planning on staying in an unbalanced relationship, whether it's friendships, marriage, anything like that sort. As long as there's an unbalance, I'm tapping out. And there's something that I wasn't going to talk about, but let's talk about it. I had gotten betrayed in the wickedest way. And let me tell you something. When you pray, God show you everything that you need to see. And in that time frame before the betrayal, I was praying so hard, and God revealed everything to me, everything that I needed to see. And even in the end, that person still tried to take their best shot. But like I said, with God in the picture, there is no man on this earth that can tear you down. And that's a fact. And I know a lot of y'all probably think like, oh, is she Christian? Oh, she's not a Christian. She's this. I don't have to be a Christian. I don't have to subject myself to any religion to pray. And you don't have to subject yourself to any religion to know who God is. Okay? So let me just say that, because a lot of us don't go to church or anywhere for that matter. But we still pray, right? Your temple is where you kneel. Your church is where you praise. It doesn't have to be somebody else's domain. You could create your own. And with that said, have a good rest of your new year and enjoy these nice content that's going to be coming out in this new year for you guys to see. And I was waiting for so long to drop this video, but now you guys see it, and now you guys hear me, and now the journey begins. Happy New Year, guys. Peace out.
Don't leave me here.